Hello, I just wanted to come on and just sort of educate anybody who is wanting to buy in today's market, but also has a home to sell. And just let you know that I think to make you the most powerful buyer in today's market, you really need to figure out the full picture first. And we've seen some things be totally game changer for so many of our clients that are selling and buying at the same time. So I just wanted to give you a few things that I think could help empower you to be a more competitive buyer in today's market. We are seeing right now that inventory is so extremely low that we're getting offers before we even go on the market, and we're also getting offers once we're on the market for extremely over asking price. And it's because inventory is crazy low. I literally did a search earlier this week of active single family homes in Alamance County, and there's only 50. So you can imagine when the right house hits the market in certain price points, it's like totally bananas right now. With that being said, it's super hard for you to be competitive as a buyer when you have a house to sell. Oftentimes, even when you have a house under contract right now, because there are so many buyers out there that have already sold a home, that are renting, and they're able to move very quickly. But what we're also seeing is that sellers are getting so much over asking price right now that it almost changes what you're looking at buying. We're going to interview some of our sellers just so you can hear their story. But we've had many sellers lately that, let's say, I'm just going to give you some numbers. They were expecting to be buying a house $250 to $300. All of a sudden, they realize how much money they're going to make on their house because we end up selling it for over, and they're now looking at $300 to $350, which is a totally different ball game. When you're looking at buying a house, it's probably less competitive at those price points in certain areas, so you're not going to be up against as many offers, and you're not going to be paying above asking price probably as much at those price points. It still does happen. I'm not here to say it doesn't on certain homes. However, we see that people that have us come out, take a look at your house, get you a market analysis. I'm also here to tell you that prices are all over the place. I've done several market analysis this week, and the prices are per square footage, if we break it down that way, are $50 per square foot difference for very similar houses in the same neighborhoods. So it's crazy out here right now, but with that comes, where are the opportunities, and how do you navigate this market in a way that makes you the strongest probable buyer? So get in front, have a listing agent come out, figure out what you're looking at. We're gauging what demand looks like at certain price points, based upon what our other listings at certain price points have had recently. And then from there, it can definitely, in today's market, bump you up a price point search. So if maybe your max was 300, maybe it's now 325 to 350. Because you're getting 25 to 50,000 over asking price for your house, which is happening a lot because there's such little inventory right now. Inventory is at an all-time low. So if you're considering selling, I've had several people say, I want to wait till springtime. Heck no, get your house on the market now. There's nothing, and demand is still crazy high. So I feel like right now would be a better time to list than in the heat of the springtime too. So tips to sellers, get your house on the market now because there's such little inventory. But I hope that helps you in some way, shape, or form. If you have any questions at all, or if you're considering buying or selling, I think you need to get in front of educated agents sooner versus later, because I think later in the year, we're going to see interest rates go up, which affects your buying power significantly. The all-time high for demand, I believe, is going to be right now because there's such little inventory. As inventory increases, demand will stabilize off a little bit. So it's a great time to sell too. So call us today. We'll figure out how to navigate through this with all of our knowledge behind you. 336-263-4875. Thank you so much.